as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Racing through the streets and through the hills as the wheels turn. Every Thursday night we pedaling as the wheels turn. Streaming live with Condolences, so yes.
Pleasant good night. Welcome to
the 163rd edition of the 164th edition of As the Wheels Turn. Sorry about that. These shows are moving by too fast, Andrew.
Yeah, I think that the excitement that fills the studio.
Could be.
You see, tonight I'm representing.
Oh,
we
already?
are representing, yes.
Okay, I didn't get the memo.
Huh?
I didn't get the memo. But we're still early for that.
Yeah.
But we have the trophy here. But anyway, guys, welcome. Happy Thursday night, and thank you guys for tuning in again. The 164th edition of As the Wheels Turn. We have a fantastic show. We have some big races to mention. We've got some big results to mention leading up to a big race this weekend. But as you can quite see, the highlight of this show is what we have here in display, and we'll talk a little bit more about that as the show goes on.
Yes,
What do you got for the viewers tonight, Andrew?
Well, as usual, we give a birthday greetings, with big ups. But I have a death announcement to announce. Everyone know Miss Erlise Belizean Gill. Her mom passed away, so
oh wow,
we want to send our condolences to her and her entire family, and a great loss. Losing a mom. Losing a family member is tough, but losing a mom is one of the toughest that could happen to someone. I saw one of her posts now. He said basically, our parents, the teachers who grew up, but we never know what it is to lose your parents, right? It's tough that you feel like they're there forever, but when you lose them, then you realize, man, they won't be here anymore.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's a tough, we'll all go through it, but again, condolences to Miss Erlise Belizean Gill and her entire family. Our prayers are with you in this most difficult time. Yeah. I'm not sure, you heard that Nation Isigere had some kind of incident? I'm not sure. I don't know.
No. I guess you told me that when you came into the studio. I wasn't aware of that. I actually saw him around midday today riding his bike on the Boom Road.
Okay.
So I can't confirm that.
If anybody have any information about Nation Isigere, let us know.
I just got a text that said it wasn't him.
Oh, it wasn't him. Okay, all right, good. Then that's great news, because I just heard it at the shop, and then I wondered. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
So let me move on with the birthday greetings. This is who I have. I don't know if you have anybody else beside these, but I'll call out the names. Of course, Juju Ordonez celebrated his birthday yesterday.
His 10th birthday, no?
His 10th birthday. Juju's getting big now, yeah.
What?
His mom celebrated her birthday, Saturday gone, Rena Usher Ordonez. Atlee Lozano from Team Valvoline celebrated his birthday. Main of Evans was Monday. Mr. Raymond Singh was Sunday. Charles Leslie Jr., he rides for Elephant Sons. The young Keith Enright Jr. celebrated his birthday, I think it's today, I believe. Dwayne Garbutt, he also rides Weekend Warriors. He's not riding right now, but he used to ride Weekend Warriors. Nama Nunes celebrated her birthday too. My grandniece, Ceciline, she lives in Sagnasso, she celebrated her birthday. And I think your father-in-law, his name is Walworth Bill Banner, turns young age of 81.
Yes.
Happy birthday. So that's my birthday greetings for the night. You have?
Yesterday.
Yes, Mr. Jurgensen, pleasant good night to all fans. Like I said, this past weekend was Alone it's a weekend. You know when it's like a holiday, everybody say bye today. No, that is not Monday, man. That Wednesday.
Did we mention January 13th was
Gregory Young celebrated his birthday. Okay.
Kerwin Henderson. Kerwin Henderson from out of Chicago.
Oh yes,
That's my cousin.
yes. King Lion.
King Lion, yes.
Yes. Happy birthday, King Lion. Yes, Gregory Young celebrate his birthday too.
My nephew Jeremy McFoy is tomorrow. Marian Munoz.
Oh, young Marian. Okay.
Is tomorrow as well. Let's see if we have any other cyclists in here. Anything after Sunday, we'll deal with Monday, right?
Oh yes,
week, right?
happy birthday, Nigel. Bye. This Ben's all. Yes, Nigel. He celebrated the same day with Juju. What's his name? Aston Isadian? Aston Stewart. Yes, I think he's same age with Juju too on same day. Is that so, Nigel? Yeah, he and Juju celebrate their birthday on Wednesday.
Excellent.
So happy birthday to that young man. So thank you, Nigel, for reminding this old brain here.
Winston Big Wins Wagner.
Big Wins?
Yeah.
When he's
It's a Monday.
Monday, okay, all right, okay.
So happy birthday. That's it.
Yes, man, all right. So that's it for birthday greetings. We want to wish you all the best on your birthday and wish you many more wonderful years on the face of this earth. So we're going to start out with, we have some kids travel over the border.
Okay.
I think they come from Griga. They went over to Chatamal to ride a race. George and me could put it up with the young kids.
Oh, okay. Greek, that?
Huh? Yes, the young kids are here.
So it's definitely nice to see the young kids traveling across the border and getting some results as well, right? So
yeah, so it's all right. So in the 7 to 8 years old, Nathan Marin was first. Second was Zeric Caetano. And third is an unknown rider. I believe that rider is from Chatamal. So that's the reason why I get all the information from Miss Anis.
okay, excellent.
Yeah,
So the Belizeans took first and second on
First
the
and
podium
second, right.
in the 7 to 8 year old category.
Yeah. And then 9 to 10, George.
Wait, that's all right.
Yes, 9 to 10. Vince Castillo, first place. Moral Flores, second. And third, Kamari Hilak. So, 3 young men. And then the 11 to 12. Ivan Mejia. How do you pronounce the first name there? Caetano.
Kisne Caetano.
Kisne Caetano. And the third place again, probably a young man from across the border, we don't have a name. Well, I say congratulations, big up to the kids there who travel up over the border. You see the kids that go over the border and win prize.
Yeah, that's awesome. Do we know who took them? What organization?
I believe it's the group from Griga.
Okay. So is it the Griga Cycling Club? Their youth.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's Griga Cycling Club, but you know, all the kids I think they're from Griga. Yeah, they travel over there.
And you know what? I want to give an elite cyclist a shout out, Dylan Levy, because I saw him working with a couple of these. Young men.
Exactly the same group of guys. So big up yourself, Dylan. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was coaching them. It seems like he's their coach. So nice job, Dylan. It's good to see the senior guys giving back to the kids, because obviously that's definitely where the future is. And it's nice to see, you know, these young men starting out early on the bike and getting some results. So
yeah, it's a second annual Children's Youth Newbies and Mountain Bike Cycling Race edition, the Riders 2025.
Excellent. Perfect.
Yeah, man.
Sounds good. Next, you had a monster event, huh? The all-female.
Yes.
Man is.
But I want to talk about the guns race.
Okay.
Yeah, because
you want to do the guns race,
right?
Which was yesterday, right?
Which was yesterday, which was very exciting. Ruction and destruction upon the tarmac.
Yeah. So that was the guns 178th week edition. So it was the annual, or the weekly Thursday race held on a Wednesday, because obviously it was the father of the nation's birthday.
Right.
The Honorable George Price, former Prime Minister. So we celebrate that day, January 15th, as a national holiday here in Belize every year for all of our foreign viewers, right? So we decided to have the race, or Mr. Guns and his team decided to have the race on Wednesday. And it was a rather rainy morning, but nonetheless, the race must go on, right? Rain or shine. And it was 43 miles. The course was from Old Belize, directly west on the George Price Highway, making a right turn at the Hattieville Junction, heading into the Boom Road, making a U-turn at the Boom Junction, Boom Cutoff, which is the Northern Highway, and coming back exactly the same way with a left turn out of Hattieville, and finishing up at Old Belize. There were categories in the A category, 5 prizes in the A category, 5 in the B category, and then the oldest rider as well, over 60, was also awarded. There were a total of 7 station prizes as well. So a pretty nice race, pretty competitive race. Roughly 47 guys lined up. So much bigger than a typical Thursday race, being that it was on the holiday. And when the dust settles, it was a field sprint, which was won by no other than Philip Leslie from SPD, completing that race in 1 hour 45 minutes and 13 seconds. Second was...
Put up a picture, George.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. Imani?
No.
No.
Sorry. Oh,
Guns.
Second was Jairo Campo. Close second to Philip Leslie. Third was myself, Dwayne Wade, riding for BZ Boys. Jairo rides for Whatever Boys. Fourth, Dave Yarwood. Fifth was Philton Butler. Sixth was Warren Cowie. Seventh, Omar Cruz. Eighth, Alex Pratt. 9, Sam Vicio. And rounding out the top 10 was Nigel Alvarado. Philton Butler rides on attached. Warren Cowie is Team Santinos. Omar Cruz is Team... can you put that back up, George?
Oh,
Yeah, Omar Cruz is Team Roaring Creek. Alex Pratt is Elephant Sons. Sam Vicio is Santinos. And Nigel Alvarado, Elephant Sons as well. So Elephant Sons, young team, having two in the top 10. In the A category, the 5 in the A category was George. George is a little late with the pictures today.
Oh, I just have these two that I think I never.
You didn't load those pictures?
I tried one there.
All right. But first in the A category, first place again was Philip Leslie.
That one I just tried there, what?
No, 5. Philip Leslie was first, Jairo Campo was second, third was Philton Butler, fourth was Sam Vicio, and fifth was Nigel Alvarado. So again, first place, Philip Leslie riding for SPD, second, Jairo Campos riding for Whatever Boys, third, Philton Butler unattached, fourth, Sam Vicio riding for Team Santinos, and fifth, Nigel Alvarado. In the B category, first place was BZ Boys D. Wade, second, Dave Yearwood riding for M&M Engineering. Third place was Warren Cowie, Team Santinos. Fourth place, Omar Cruz, Roaring Creek Cycling Club. And fifth place was Alex Pratt for Elephant Sons. Station prize winners. You had 7 station prizes. You had 5 open and 2 for B only. The first station prize was at Grant's Farm going, and that was won by myself, Dwayne Wade. The second station prize was at Fresh Pond, and that was won by Brandon Catus from Valvoline. The next station prize was a B station prize only, and that was won by myself again. That was at the Boom Junction. The other station prize, 4th station prize on the return, was at Boom Junction, and that was won by Kenny Gladden from Team Digi. The 5th station prize was at Fresh Pond, and that was won by Bob Gabriel from SPD. The 6th station prize was at Grant's Farm coming back, and that was won by Brandon Catus from Valvoline. And the last station prize was about half a mile from the finish at State Bank, and that was won by Kent Bob Gabriel. So Bob won 2 station prizes, Brandon Catus won 2, D. Wade won 2, and then Kenny Gladden won 1. Those were the 7 station prizes. Was an interesting race. Did you get a chance to watch it?
I say part of it because I moved back to the bike shop to the other thing, so I was pretty busy working. Actually, yesterday was a holiday and I work all day.
Yeah.
I work all day. So, and this is a part of it, and I had to do on the run out. So, but definitely was an exciting race. About what, 40 guys showed up?
47 guys.
47, quite a large field. I didn't expect so much riders because of the upcoming Weekend Warriors version of the 1st of January race.
Well, I was expecting it because it's perfect. It's a perfect tune-up.
Tune-up right there. Because you have 3 days.
Yeah, you have a lot of time to recover, right? If it was later in the week, I wouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
But the reason I did it is because I didn't race since the Creme Classic.
Okay, so go on, get the legs.
So I wanted to open up the legs a little bit and felt the intensity, because as you quite know, being a former cyclist, you miss a couple of races
and automatically,
the legs are not as sharp, right? Or at least that confidence is not there. You might still be sharp, but the confidence to know that you can respond to intensity.
So go actually race.
You know the feeling.
Yes, man.
Yeah. But yeah, so just give a quick summary of the race, Andrew, and I wanted to call out some folks and give recognition, because I think they've been working pretty hard, pretty diligently, and I want to being in the race itself, I could I understand how the race was ridden and kind of how the guys were competing, right? And first off, I want to say that thanks to these organizers that are putting races together, the competition, the level in Belize has risen. We average 25 miles an hour.
That's what I understand.
In bad conditions, right? 25 miles an hour in not the best conditions. It was raining, wet roads, so we had to slow down quite a bit, and we had to be more careful. But 25 miles an hour is very impressive, and it's. I'm gonna go down on record to say it's probably one of the fastest AB or even Weekend Warrior race of 40 miles or beyond, right?
Right.
I think we may have averaged more than 25 or so in a shorter race, but 40 miles or more, almost 2 hours of racing at 25 miles an hour is elite pace.
That definitely. I have never ride any race at that pace.
Yeah. You know when I first started racing in Belize, the Weekend Warriors, the average used to be between 21 and 22. That was it. Yeah. So the level has risen tremendously, and it's a combination of things, right? The clubs are starting to allow younger riders who've been off their bike for a few months to get back into racing, and I think that's actually helping to push the levels of all the guys. And I think it's a good thing. Sometimes, the older guys like to complain about it. Me personally, I welcome them because I like to race. I like to race faster races. To me, that helps you much better. I much rather come in the top 10 in a race that averaged 26 miles an hour than coming in the top 3 in a race that averaged 21 miles an hour. That's my take on it, no? But yeah, so with that being said, I want to give some special recognition to some of the guys that rode tremendous, right? I'm going to start off in the B category first. I'm going to start off in the C category. And I want to give a big shout out to Alvin Card who won the over 60, but also Santino, Chief Santino. That man is almost 70, 69 going on 70, or 68 might be, but very close to 70 years old, and he was actually in the top 20.
Okay.
So he was better than half the field, finishing better than half the field. Very impressive at that age. I can only imagine the level of dedication and commitment that it takes to perform, right, at that level. So I want to give him a shout out, and also Alvin Card, affectionately known as Papa Card. He's 63 years old, and again he finished right outside the top 10. So both those individuals finished in the top 20, which is impressive, right? And not only that, but they were moving because in the race, you know, at very high speeds, and I was looking to the left, right, and I was seeing them. You know, I was like, wow, these guys are really in good form, good condition, right? So I want to start out with them. And then in the B category, it was a phenomenal ride by Kenny Gladden. Kenny came out and was very competitive. You know, he although I won, it didn't make it easy for me. You know, he was putting the pressure on. He tried, you know, attacking at times when I you know, just came off of an effort, which is a smart thing to do. So he definitely, you know, helped to push the pace and raise up the level in the B category. Phenomenal ride by David Yearwood. Dave is just getting back to racing consistently, and he was 4th overall, Andrew.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, very impressive, right? So I want to give him a shout out. You know, and it was not an easy race, and to finish right there and in a top 5 position overall, impressive, Dave. Keep up the good work. There's no secret in cycling. What you put in, you get out, and I've seen him on the road quite a bit, so it's showing. And then in the B category as well, Omar Cruz.
Okay.
Omar recently, you know, started riding and dedicating more time to cycling after, you know, unfortunately, Matt passed away. He kind of picked up Matt's passion. And shout out to Omar for his dedication, and it shows as well. Omar was top 5 in the B category, 4th place. I think that might have been one of his first podium. But all the other races, he was kind of struggling to get on the podium, and now he's on the podium. And again, he rode very well. So shout out to him. In the A category, Philton Butler, 3rd place. You know, I know Philton loved the sport a lot. You know, he works very hard. So congratulations, Philton, on a fantastic ride. The guys from Elephant Sons did a nice job as well. The 3 guys that were riding, give those guys a big shout out as well. You had Nigel Alvarado, who was in the top 5 for the B category, for the A category. You had Charles Leslie Jr. and you had Alex Pratt, and both Alex and Nigel were in the top 10 overall, right? So
Yep.
very impressive. You know, those guys. You know, keep doing what you guys are doing, Travis and Roger Bryant and Roy. You guys keep doing what you're doing to support that team, and I'm sure you guys will get a big victory soon. So yeah, that's kind of my little summary of the race. It was an amazing race, and I'm glad I did it. You know, coming out to the race, I feel really good. I'm looking forward to this weekend.
Definitely was a nail biter. Before I move on, wow, big up the Alfred Parks Foundation, and also Mr. Kevin Logan. Don't eat up my food, Kev. Beat the weight to the punch.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother. Yes, Mr. Richard Hughes, and I forget you with a bike. I'll come for it. Just give me a lead time. Pretty busy these days, but definitely will come for that bike. Mr. Richard have a bike where the giveaway. We'll fix it up. Just need a few stuff.
Okay.
And we'll help some young kid.
Excellent.
But the thing is, they have to be serious. We don't want it be like the last one where 4 kids walk away with bikes and show no interest. So,
yeah. Who's that, Richard? Who?
Hugh, I think that's Hughes, you pronounce the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Always up on the live, you watch all the races, watch the show.
Is he locally here in Belize?
Yeah.
Okay.
Penn Road.
Okay.
But he pays attention to all the races.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had that big monster Sunday. We had that big monster for race Sunday. And you think we should take a break and then come back and talk about it?
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, we could take a break and we'll come back and talk about it.
I know, bring up the break.
Okay, sorry.
So guys, we're going to take a break. Stay tuned, and we'll talk about some big races coming up.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah, yeah, yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Turner. So yes.
Yeah, welcome back, D. Welcome back. Like I said, we are never run out of items, right?
Yeah.
So much going on in cycling.
Yeah.
Actually, I get a call today, just before I close shop this evening, from Dolfo, everybody knows as Dolfo, right? Mr. Cabral. He is the nephew of the Miguel brothers. And he told me, check the calendar good because he had a race to the calendar. The race, in the end, the Miguel Brothers road race, coming up on the 7th of September 2025. It'll be a huge monster event, the first year. And the race will start at Cayo, head to Benke, and finish at the Marion Jones. So, he's going to give me more details about this race. And he shared me more about his uncles, you know.
Okay.
And he actually said, Andrew, he said, if you realize, and I like when they share history, he said, if you realize that this is a third generation because you had the Miguels, right? You have the Williams, that descendant, and who else? That you call it Triane, the descendants of the Miguel family, right? So they started with the Miguels, then after the Miguels, you have Williams, and who else? He mentioned Altrin, but he said definitely share more with me, right?
Okay.
But they have been the family big, and they come through the generation. So, you know, the talent they come right through. So even people who watch the Williams, they're descendants of, the Ferguson. I think that the Ferguson are part of it, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that the Ferguson, the McGill's, and then
Williams.
Williams, right?
Okay.
That's how it works, right? Exactly.
So generations of cross-country champions.
Right. I think he said amongst the family they have over 16 cross-country wins.
Wow.
Yeah, I think that's
Very impressive.
Well, but he said definitely want to share more, so I just have to share to the fans. Coming up this weekend, the Weekend Warriors, maybe I could put up the poster, Georgian, Weekend Warriors.
The big monster event, huh?
Yeah.
It's the annual New Year's Cycling Classic, brought to you by Shell Ultra and the Weekend Warrior Cycling Club. And that's going to be held this Sunday, Andrew, January 19th, starting at 9 a.m. And that's leaving Carmelita Village, right? Coming towards the city, making a right turn into the airport road, heading on to the John Smith Road, turning left at 8 miles roundabout, and finishing again at Ovalese.
Yeah.
So that should be a fantastic one, no?
Definitely. I tell you, ruction and destruction, whatever this one. If the fans miss out at this one this weekend, they are winning because I know a lot of guys in I mean, you watch Mr. Guns race yesterday, and you say they want a big field come and finish, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if anybody want to win, they have to go off. I'm not see if this weekend want be average, the high average, or maybe more, because definitely be war upon the tarmac.
So it's gonna be a fast race. I anticipate slight tailwind or light wind. So it should be a fast race. A lot of the teams right now are riding very aggressively. You know, I'm very impressed with the Whatever boys, and those guys are strong. You know, Richard Vera. You have Ryan Bradley, Richard Vera, Adrian Williams. Those are the main workhorse for Jairo Campos. So he's kind of putting that team together, and he's their sprinter in the team. I believe a faster guy will win the race on Sunday, but we'll kind of get into that and talk a little bit more about that. But it should be an interesting race. But like I said, the teams are really riding. SPD's you know, absolutely has the talent as well to ride a good strong race with Kent Bob Gabriel. You have Smokes Gladden, Alvan Gillett, Valan Sims, and Philip Leslie. They've got 3 good finishers there in Bob, Smokes, and Philip. Any of those guys can win from different style, right? Smokes obviously is a longer sprinter kind of guy. Philip can mix it up with the fast guys at the line, and then Bob, you can hit them with you know, with a little ways to go.
A solo run.
Yeah.
He always have to come solo because they are tough if he beat and win a sprint.
No, impossible. He's not going to win a sprint.
Well, then you also have dangerous cat like Henry Moreira.
Yeah. I was going to talk about that. You got Henry got some a little bit of reinforcement too with Darian Anderson.
Okay.
And David Henderson.
Oh, Henderson the rider?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And then you also have Tariq.
Yep.
Brandon Catus as well.
You have the Chotos, you have Giovanni and Josep Choto too, right?
Yep. Those guys probably going to be riding for Troy Treats, no?
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of strong guys. It's going to be a breakaway can happen, in my opinion. But first, let me hear your opinion on the race. Give us your opinion on what you think the race will play out, and then maybe I'll come in and...
Well, I really can't predict who will win, but I just say a sprinter will win.
Okay.
If any of the guys I called before, if you're not a sprinter, you have to come solo. You have to come win solo. So, any rider that can sprint and survive have a great chance. I even had you as one of the guys that can take the windy. I mean, not because you're my co-host, but I see you very sneaky. You look like a sneaky guy. You act like one and you know what you're saying. When the bird, the lee happen, when they watch the lee rabbit, they pray upon and just boom, sneak down. Well, that you I don't know what condition Roque is in, but once you see the finish line come on our mass sprint, it will take a sprinter to win that race. I'm not sure about if any foreigners are coming, if any Mexican, I understand some Mexican might come, but most of the Mexican will come, then are normally like domestic or they don't work hard. They're not really all out sprint. But why is the race a bit tough? Because I know that some of the guys that are not sprinters want to come home solo. So the race one definitely, blow to smithereens.
Yeah. So do you want to make some predictions? So remember you got three different categories. So you got A, B, and C category, and it's one mass start.
One mass start.
Yeah. Who do you think your top?
Well, in the C, they say 2 gentlemen who are called I don't know if Brother J are right, but you have Mr. Card, and then who am I expressing a call for C?
Chief.
Chief.
Will I say?
Big Willie in top shape.
You know
Johnson.
You know who's going to be riding C? Warren Coe and Dave Yawwood.
Okay, Rick hasn't reached the age of
60.
60, right? Well,
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
So in my opinion, the battle for first place in the C category might be between Dave and Warren.
Well, I didn't realize that
Yeah. So they'll be riding C.
Okay. Well, that changed the whole game plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they can also win the overall race.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You never know, right?
So you can win overall.
So you can win the overall race.
But you can double dip then. So if you win overall, no, you don't get the prize. You get the prize too.
So if you win the overall, you'll get the first A prize,
Prize?
overall prize, and you'll get your prize as well.
Okay, well, great, nice.
Yeah.
That what causes eruption and destruction.
Correct.
In the B, I'm not sure who I'll be though. I'm not sure who I'll be, but
It would be me, Ken Gladden, like Alex Pratt, the other B guys.
Charles Leslie Jr. The B?
No, he's not B. You
Yeah,
have Ryan Willoughby.
Okay.
Yeah.
The war always be between you and Kenny in a B. I notice. So the same
But
man.
you know, like Dan Cano is B. You have the Mexican who is Negrin.
Negrin.
Yeah, David. You know,
But they have to win. They have to win solo. They're not winning a sprint.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kenny don't sprint either in the bunch sprint, so it'll be difficult.
Yeah.
Right.
It's tough. I remember your prediction, but it's tough. But
And the A category overall.
That open up. I had in the A I have Henry Moreira. I it's not a sprinter, but I see he sneaky bad. I not take my I have seeing Tariq Flowers.
Okay.
Then at the big get. I like for some reason Adrian Williams from the Whatever Boys. He seems to be more the finishing guy to me, right? Even though Harris was a sprinter, I have Adrian as one of the stronger riders. Yeah. For Troyer Treats, the ever dangerous cross country champion, I can't take it for now. Giovanni Giotto. And then I totally forgot about the Belizean Bullet. Gregory Lovell will be competing. So Greg have figure chance he can bring onto the line too. So he'll be. I have to see the starting list. I don't really see the starting list. Guys, I understand about 73 guys. Yeah. So I don't really have the starting list. But when I say a starting list, then I have an idea more. But yeah, being the same guys will be consistent. Of course, SPD fill up on a role right now. Bob always dangerous. Bob and Smoke's dangerous, right? Yeah, but it definitely be it tough.
Yeah.
It tough to predict this one and say definitely who.
Yeah. It's hard. It's gonna be hard for one person to get away, right? What will need to happen is the strong guys, they need to work together, and a lot of times that's hard to do, but the strong guys will need to work together to form a brick. See, if you have 6, 8, 10 strong guys that's in the brick somebody can win from the brick, but they have to all committed, right? Once you get there, you have to be, and now in order to stay away, you have to be doing, between 26 to 29 miles an hour in a rotation for a while until the race settles down.
Right.
That's what it takes, because I notice how the race they're riding now, and especially when more guys get there, the guys that are necessarily strong that could run a little bit. You got some guys who could run. What like Bob? You got Bob who could run. You have Heno and Hiri. Those guys could run, right? But now it becomes difficult because they can't really run by themselves, or they can't run with weaker guys, right? So you find out where they try to get in a break and they get in with weaker guys and they're the strongest there. For example, it happened to Bob several times this past Wednesday, is that he gets into break he's trying to leave the strong guys then and get into break with a lot of guys that are a little bit less, not in as good form as he is or not as strong as he is. And you find out that he's pushing the break a little too hard for those guys, to help him maintain the pace that he needs to maintain to get away. You see what I'm saying? Because if you're chasing, if the race is averaging 25 and we're chasing 27, that means in the front, they have to be doing 27 or more to stay away, right? But when he goes in the front, he could be doing 27, 29. But when he comes off the front, those guys can only give him 23, 23, 24. So that not work, right? So I see that happening time and time again where one guy tried to leave the peloton and they just reel right back in. So that's not the strategy. What the strategy would be, and is that you need to have some kind of cooperation amongst the strong guys, and then we battle it down the road. So like maybe 8, 10 of us decide, look, let's form this break, and everybody go in the front and hammer it. You know, like a training ride, you hammer it on the front because you're not gonna get dropped. The only condition you're in, right? So Bob go in the front and give you a 30. You know, next man up. I give you a 30, Heno give you a 30, Tariq give you a 30, and that way you open up the pace, you open up you establish the break, and once the break gets a minute to 2 minutes, minute and a half, and the peloton can't see you, they want concede and they stop chasing, right? And plus, you know, taking maybe the strong guys from each team with you, you know, take one Adrian maybe with you or Ryan Bradley, right? Take them at the break. You have Bob in the break, maybe Smokes in the break, Henry in the break, Tariq in the break, maybe Sam, Vicio, and those guys in the break. And that's the whole what break will last. And that's the way the guys that are sprinters, they should think about that, is establishing the break, then try to win from the break. Because winning from a group of 8, like a Bob winning from a group of 8 is quite possible. You know, Heno winning from a smaller group, that would be his strategy. You know, Tariq, again, that would kind of be their strategy. No, you know, riders like myself, you know, Roque Matos, Philco, you know, we could come down the line and still position in the top 5, you know, anywhere from 1 to 5. So we could ride in it, you know, like myself, I could ride in the break or if it's a sprint, it's fine too. But those guys that are not sprinters, they need to understand that Sunday, one person is not going to leave the peloton. It not happen.
Pack away the chase.
Right? And again, you know, if you go in at a break with, let's say, 5, 6 guys that are below your caliber, that will come back. I guarantee you, because the race will be too fast, and then the next guys not be able to match you. So we will end up the door. You will ride left there, and we are run there down, then run you down, right? So that's how you work out, and you have to have some coalitions out there and allies and work together, establish a break. We have to ride hard to establish a break.
Well, my zoom ready.
Yeah.
You say, if I wish I get a picture come show how I sit on sideways, I not sit on the cycle sideways, and that thing they comfy, so I catch every move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Sorry, I see. I'll stand mentioning Mote, Preston Martinez, as a possible.
No, he's
not.
I have to disagree there.
Yeah.
Mote is a super domestic for Roque, and he will give his all. So always Mote.
I don't see him winning races.
No, he never left it. If he have to step back for his leader, he can do that. So Mote, whether not he can't win, but Mote have become he's a real domestic for his team captain, which is Roque Matos. So you know, so Mote the win.
Plus, I don't think his riding style either is that, because he can't really break away.
No.
From you know, he's just a strong guy that's strong, that's gonna work hard and give his all. But as far as winning a race, I don't see that happening, right? I don't see that happening. Yeah. The winners for me on Sunday will be, you know, the guys that have a chance to win, depending on how they ride the race, is Henry Moreira, Tariq Flores, Kent Gabriel. Actually, I got 3 guys that could win from SPD. You got Kent, you got Philip, Leslie, and you have Smokes. So depending again how they ride, right? In my opinion, you know, Bob have a disadvantage if it comes to any kind of sprint. So Bob will have to make a coalition to get down the road with some strong guys. You have to make sure strong guys in a group and work smart with the group, and then from a smaller break be able to win. You know, perhaps someone from whatever boys, but I'm a little concerned because I think whatever boys are throwing everything behind Jairo Campo.
Okay.
So I think they're playing it for the For
For one, they put that in a basket,
yeah.
they put that in, again in one
Yeah,
basket.
I think they're playing it for a bunch sprint or even a reduced field sprint.
Okay.
So that way I kind of see that playing.
So that's what you try to execute this morning?
Wednesday.
Oh, wait, Wednesday, I mean? Wednesday,
Correct. Yeah, but it was a nice job. Just didn't have it dialed in correctly because they only had one guy in front of him. They need at least two for that distance, right? And then he could have probably gotten the win, but it's going to be a definitely interesting race. We want to thank the organizers. You got some big prizes, Andrew,
Nice.
for that race. I'll call out some of the prizes.
I think George could put it back
The poster.
the poster. Yeah, the Weekend Warriors. Yeah, that's it right there.
So the first place overall, which is an open prize, that's $1,000. $1,000 first place, and any rider from a C, B, or A rider can win that. Second place in the A category is $300. Third place $250. Fourth place $200. Fifth $150. Sixth $100. Seventh $75. Eighth $50. Ninth $40. 10th $30. So 10 deep in the A category. B category $500, $250, $200, $150, $100, $75, and $60. C category $500, $200, $125, $75, $60, $50, $40. Trophies are being given away as well. Let me just confirm as far as how many trophies will be awarded.
Top three?
Top three. I want to say top three, but I thought there was a confirmation on that.
I think Mr. Gubb saying I get the trophies there.
Yeah, we have a picture of the trophies there.
Okay.
I was just looking at the actual
Among that will be given away.
yeah, how many trophies will be given away. Let me see if it's on here. All right, it is on here. In the A category, we have 5 trophies, Andrew.
Okay.
First place would be $1,000 plus a trophy and a Sandcast gift basket plus a shell package. First place, you can load up. And then trophies second through 5th as well. In the B category, there are 3 trophies. B, Sandcast gift basket plus shell package as well. And C category, trophy, Sandcast gift package plus shell package, and 3 trophies as well. So 3 in the B, 3 in the C, and 5 in the A. Very nice trophies. We have pictures of those as well too. So fantastic.
So look forward coming up this Sunday. Before we move into the result of the big Imani's all-women race this Sunday, then you have a fundraiser raffle for our brother George Abraham. You have that, George? You want to put that up for me? Yeah. So that's coming up on the 16th of February. So get those tickets, support the cause, help our brother George to with his medical bills. And actually tonight, 5 tickets will be given away. Once you win a ticket, your name will enter. Make sure I get it from Miss Vicky. And that is donated by Mr. Godwin Terry out of New York. Godwin and his wife giving away all the prizes tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, so each one of the, we have 5 question and answers tonight, and whoever win it, who win the prize, and get one chance to win some beautiful packaging of this fundraiser for George. Actually, he visited us today. Vic was there with George. And
Really? Today at the shop?
Yeah.
Nice.
He came
How's
by.
he doing?
He's getting there slowly.
Okay.
He's leaving for Chatamal in the morning
nice.
for his checkup.
Okay.
Yeah, but he's talking a bit slow, but he remember me, he said Drew and everything, so
Okay.
yeah, I think it's like just over 2 months since his incident now. Yeah.
So they're calling this the Valentine's Package Raffle. Fundraiser for George Abraham Sr. Medical expenses includes, Andrew, 1 case of beer, a case of Coke, a bottle of wine, a bottle of whiskey, a bottle of Baileys. Why? Good value, $10.
Yep.
Right? That's all. That's all you talk about You know, a case of beer at about $60. Case of Coke, what, about 30? Got 100 there already. Bottle of wine, 40, 140. Bottle of whiskey, 100. Bottle of Bailey's, maybe another close to 100. So a lot. You know,
Nice.
$400 worth of stuff for $10. So support, guys.
Yes, man. Buy the ticket.
Support. Buy those tickets. They're only $10 each. The drawing is February 16th. And how can they purchase tickets?
We'll get some more information.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the federation have it up. But
Okay.
once whoever win tonight, they put down their name and then I get the ticket for them and pass it on.
Okay. Excellent.
And just before getting to the, we'll talk more about the, well, when they give a giveaway and talk more about the Alfred Parks thing, right?
Okay.
All right, so let me move into the big event this past Sunday. The all-women Imanes cycling team. Men, that was a exciting race, I must say. I mean, the race started sometime just after 8 in the beautiful village of Cotton Tree. Some 42 miles, I believe it is. It was ruction and destruction from the start. Attacks. I mean, I was very impressed with all the young ladies, very impressed. Young 12-year-old, just turned 13, Jamila Gladden. She was a start at mile 30. But he said, Mr. Donis, me prepare for this, me want to ride along, me want to feel like I compete, I don't want to ride by myself. And it was the decision of the parents and herself, and she lined up and she showed that she got what it takes. I mean, people like said, man, that's too much miles for the young lady, but she rode, I think, for Belmont Panto in the city the week before. So she was feeling that she wants to race, and that's what I love. But even I interviewed all the young ladies before the race, and their spirit were high. They were looking forward to an exciting race. Even the master riders, like Fiona and Gina, you understand? It was a nail biter. So George, maybe you could put up the results.
Okay, which one?
We can start with the 38, over 38. So the over 38, Fiona Castillo, the champion in that, followed by Gina Lovell. Watch a beautiful trophies, and they win the prize because they actually had prizes for station prizes for 38. So they had a station prize. I think Gina sprinted for those. So yes, then we move on to the juniors. So those are the top 3 juniors. Young Energizer Bunny, Irene Bake, who rode phenomenal. Was first. Second was Young Arrel Garden. Young Arrel Garden had a fall just about a week before. He didn't want to show he had the knee. But she sent me pictures, his mom sent me pictures of how he knee look, and why, you know, something that one. She a warrior. She a warrior. And then also she had a cold too. Because when I hear he had the accident, I said, but how? But the mom just told me he never feel good and she still gonna ride, but probably he gone for he blow his nose or something, or he rubbed the wheel of one of her, the guys of along there, and she went on hard, no? But she braved it out and come out and she finished second. She's a fighter. So big up to yourself, Ariel. And third, the young Liani Choto. That's the daughter of Giovanni Choto. You know what I like about this about Liani? When they attack, she no respond right away. She crawl her way back, but in a panic. And she crawled her way back. So it's a something I work on the speed, but she's very confident, and I love that. I love how she's progressing now, and all the rest of young ladies. Then we have the overall category. So notice, yeah, in the overall, I call it the elite, but the overall, Kaya Katus was first. Second was Irene Energizer Body. Third was Francine Gigley, fourth Palita Chavaria just had to, actually she just get new chain and ratchet put my bike and she got no time, she brave it. I don't wanna, I want if you trick me, it really only training through the mountain pine road. Maybe I just maybe go walk through there and just make it be strong, but Palita showed tenacity, but yeah, I was impressed with her. Young Arella again in 5th position, and 6th Gabriel Lovell. So those are the top 6. Attacks after attacks, young Irene Baki covered. So Irene rides smart. Irene pay attention to the 2 big elite girls with Kaya Katus and Francine. And once she said the move, she moved. She and Kaya got away for the last station prize, which was at mile 10. After the sprint, after Kaya went to the station prize, one gap opened up and the girl hesitated a bit and Irene immediately jumped on Kaya wheel and they started to drive it. And I see the gap started to pry open and I said, man, this will be dangerous. And it pry open the gap and eventually it ballooned to over a minute and change. But I was impressed with the other young ladies too. Even Fiona, my little cousin, Kelsey Castillo, Chelsea Gillett. I mean, they got dropped and they came back. That like around like Rockville. They chased hard. Kelsey had a flat somewhere around mile 35. She came back, and then Fiona helped. Gabriel Lovell, the young lady from Griga. Her name is Miss Monsanto. Ariane Monsanto. She is very jovial and she have the high spirit. She said she not gonna last, so she rode it. She said, you really forget. You have a young lady ride for the first time, and that's why I'm impressed with Shahida McCoy. She rode excellent for her first time. Also, young Selena Baldara. They show improvement with every race. And deep to see, when you go watch the race, you realize how exciting that race was for be an all-woman race. Because, normally I say, oh, the girls ride slow, the young ladies are in the war. And, you boss up, you come back, you boss up, you come back, you boss up, you come back. So I tip my cap after them because they rode valiant, and I think the race averaged 20 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour. So, excellent showing. And I know you get bigger and better, and the young ladies want to pick up the speed though. So, awesome race. Definitely want to big up Mr. Ruben Martinez, Miss Dan, and the entire crew making the race such a success. I mean, when I hear people talk about it, I think more young ladies want to come now, go ride. And it definitely showed that the fever they catch, I mean, with the young ladies, apparently they have more races in the near future. So they have all women race in the near future. So we want to build, and we want to thank each and every one of them to come out and showcase their talent.
Absolutely. Big thanks to Ruben Martinez, Andrew, for putting that race together.
Flying?
Yeah, for putting that race together. Reached out to us and talked to us about it. We helped out how we could. To all the sponsors who sponsored that event, thank you guys very, very much for supporting the female category. Like I said, I always wanted to see that category build. I think it has a great momentum. Let's try to keep that up. So I encourage organizers to, keep including the females in their races, and I think it's a good thing what those guys are doing as well, breaking out the different categories, different prizes within the race, right? You have your juniors, you have your masters, and then you have your elites. I think that's a good format. So let's continue using that. Also, the young ladies that are racing, like you said, some of them are fairly new, and they're doing great. I watched the entire thing, and it was exciting. Thanks to you for making it as exciting as possible too.
You know something? I always tell the cyclist name, if you ride like a depot on Sunday ride, it not be exciting, but when the fireworks out there, and that why I think live stream have caused cyclists to actually, when they start camera, they decide, I can't tell lie because my family watch, fans watch, and I can't say, oh, I'm going to do this because they say, but I never say that. So now, when that camera come up, they know they have to war. But once you keep the race excited, once they keep the attack and the race ride hard, it definitely be exciting. And that's why I love. I like say when the race have a lot of attacks, they keep going at each other. And you know something, I like, after the race, they are all friends. They warp on the bike, but after that, they're all friends. You understand?
I mean, that's how it should be. That's how we should be. We should be very competitive during the race and want to, kill each other. Not literally, obviously. Want to kill each other out there with their legs on the bike. But when the race is finished, let's accept the results and congratulate the winners. And from there, you move on to the next. Okay, guess what? I'm gonna try to get you next week. Try to get you in the next race, right? And I see that spirit within the young ladies. So I want to congratulate them for the great sportsmanship. I want to also recognize some of the female supporters that are out at these races. Miss Rita Thompson, who's a big proponent for the female category. I also see Miss Karen Vernon there as well regularly. I always see Miss Gordon as well at these races, and all the other female family members. I encourage you guys to be out there and support these young women, because as we know, cycling is a difficult sport, and even more so for female cyclists, in my opinion. No, but like you said, it was very, very, very interesting. Like I said, I made an effort to watch the entire thing, and I wanted to shout out or recognize a few of the young ladies' effort. First off is Miss Castillo, Chelsea. Chelsea rode a phenomenal race. She was very, very strong. Unfortunately, she had an early flat. But
she's not Chelsea, she's
Kelsey Castillo. Okay, Kelsey, Rick's daughter. But she was determined to get back, and she put in a heck of a work. I mean, like, she was pacing ridiculous, and she got back to the leaders, right? She was all the way in the back. She ended up running down the chase group, organizing with them, and caught the front group. So shout out to her. I want to shout out to Fiona Humes, who rode phenomenal as well. She put a lot of work in as well to catch back. Ariel Gordon rode well. But the star of the day, in my opinion, was Irene Baki.
Yeah, she was a star.
She was very, very, very amazing. Very good ride. Big recognition goes out to Earl Gentle, better known as Rojo, who put a lot of time in with the young lady and helping her out and helping to keep her motivated, training, making sure her machine is up and running in optimal shape. But she rode very well, and very, very soon she will give Kaya a run, in my opinion. One of the things that I kind of want to address as well, Andrew, is that I see Kaya getting a lot of I don't want to call it necessarily negative, but almost borderline some negativity towards her for competing in these races and winning these races. And what I can tell you is that in cycling, nothing is given to you, right? Nothing is given to you in the sport of cycling. I've been through it. I know that nothing is given to you. You have to earn everything that you get in cycling. You'll earn it. No one that's not prepared, physically, mentally, will not win races, right? I am sure that Kaya has lost a lot of races coming up when Shalini was the king and Alicia was riding good. So she paid her dues, and she is one of the dominant elite cyclists, female here in Belize, and she should be riding all these races, right, as she does. And if she happens to win, that should just give the other cyclists motivation to somehow strategize to take her down. In my opinion, it's not very far. Like the gap between Kaya and Rick currently is. You agree with me or not?
Right, I agree.
It's not very far. I think right now Kaya is winning on experience. Because Irene, if she had sat on Kaya a little bit more, and perhaps attack her and force her to work. Go ahead.
Well, talking about Irene, Irene, I think February will make 1 year since Irene got into cycling. Because I remember when he first come around, no nothing about bicycle, just come along and then he say, want to ride? Earl been around and he say, want to ride? And she got into cycling and she built, you know who made the star? Chelsea Gillett. Now Chelsea Gillett have to tighten up her belt because Irene that like Baby Chav and Eric Trapp. Remember Eric Trapp was boss up Baby Chav, now Baby Chav did on next level. Well, Irene showed that she wants it bad, right? And once you want it bad, you're putting effort. There will be down times where you feel like you're not ready, but that you have to put in a work. The hard work pay off.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about what you put in. Like I said, you got to pay your dues. You have to be, I've lost a lot of races in order to win races, right? And that's how I learn, and that's how I become hungry, is by losing. And guys, I never look at my competitors as enemies. I look at them as a challenge, right? They're not my enemy. I want to beat them. I look at them as challenge, and when I beat them, I want them to be in the best shape that they could be in. Any little motivation I can help them with, or a little strategy, I discuss that with them, because I don't fear that now, because I'm prepared. I've put in my time, and it's my time to beat them, right? So, but again, like I said, let's keep everything positive. The whole, with the Kaya situation, she deserves to be where she's at. She's worked her ass off to accomplish what she has accomplished, and we cannot punish people to be top of their game, right? She's reaping the rewards for her, for her dedication and commitment to the sport. And I think the next one coming up, whether it's Irene, whether it's Chelsea, Kelsey, Ariel, whoever that next person will, you'll find out the same cycle, right? And as you get older, the younger ones will come up and try to displace you, but there should be no rush. Like we as the public shouldn't rush or shouldn't manufacture things to displace the more senior person, right? Make sure that we keep the competition level, and I think the best thing that we can do right now is giving the prizes separate categories within the same race. I like that option. So even if Kaya wins the race, you have the junior riders who can also be on the podium as well and get their prizes.
Yeah, Irene double dip.
Yes.
Sansi double dip. So what the races do? And that way, Earl say he go back and show Irene, and I think all trainers should go back and watch race and what the mistake you make, what if you need to work upon. Like I know that Kelsey Castillo, she is brutal, she is strong. She has to work on speed because she's a powerhouse. So I noticed like you ride big gears, you need to ride smaller gears, spin, right? If you watch it live, you'll notice that Baki the one high RPM thing, rider young Liani Choto, then a high cadence, right? But like when you have that headwind, so that way part it work when you have high cadence. Because if you do some power rider, some people are not just power rider, but they can work, they can transition and change, because you won't be prepared. So go back, watch your races, see their mistake. I know Irene thing, like eat, right? A lot of young ladies intend for like get excited, and cyclists on the whole, no one eat, no one drink, and when they decide, they feel good, and when they start to feel bad, they say, "What going on?" But they run out of gas. You understand?
Well, nutrition is a big deal, right? And as they continue to ride, they'll learn, right? And they'll be able to take that in. But very, very key. But again, it's impressive the way things are moving, and that race again was very impressive. I think, like I said, I'm very impressed with Irene, and she's close. She's very close with a couple of tactics. She'll be right there competing for the first place overall win. I just encourage them to keep training. Again, cycling will never be easy. You only get faster and stronger. It never gets easy, right? No matter what. So the more you train, you'll get stronger. But the racing is still going to be hard. I would encourage Irene and the other young ladies, if they're in the break, with elites like Kaya and Francine, the other girls that can possibly beat them. At the finish, what they have to do is they got to take the race to them. So they got to attack, like Irene needed to attack. And then, coming on to the finish of the race, understand that you got to conserve, you got to sit on, but then you have to attack, right? Because you're not going to beat Kai in a sprint.
But
that will not happen.
They work. Francine, one spell looking at Francine's face, I had a sock when one spell, where I call it rivet, watch out, she had to dig deep.
Yeah, she's awesome as well.
Yeah, she had to dig deep. But I tell you what, I'm impressed with every young lady we line up Sunday. I was very impressed with them, from the newcomer to the winner, and all the young ladies right along. I mean, like I said, Paulita just got her bike, he just had to work out, and so I was amazed by her. Like I said, very, very, very impressed with all the young ladies. So continue keeping this exciting, and I look forward to covering more of the races for them.
Yeah, no, it was amazing, and even though like as Kaya win and everyone would pick her to win, it wasn't as an easy race.
No, never easy race.
She had to work hard for it.
Had to work hard.
Congratulations to her again for putting herself in that position, and we'll see amazing races in the female category as the year progresses.
Yeah, the by time go fly by so quick now too. We have what, 5 prizes tonight?
Yeah.
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 And
So we're gonna take a break and come back and do the prize.
But I think we should go roll right through. One quick thing I want to touch upon, Mr. Murillo may ask me for touch upon the Marian Jones, but I think we need more time, maybe do a live with that. But it's been overgrown, and they want to go to the truck and do a ride wrong or whatever. I don't know who is responsible for the maintenance of the Marian Jones. I mean, cyclists.
That fall under the Ministry of Sports and the Sports Council.
Yeah, because the thing is, people want kids get into cycling, but when they just start, they need for ride on a place where they don't have no traffic. But when you go in a truck, it's not kept, and parents want to send their kids, and then when you go around, I didn't realize the trees didn't grow so tall, and when I look on the height of the trees, I said, oh my, crazy. Yeah, so we want to touch on that, or work on that. Make a good price.
Let's take a break.
Oh yeah, take a break. All right. Okay, we'll take a break and then we'll return. Yeah,
we'll be back.
This is a Soul Fire production.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Third Owner. So yes, I sit and watch as the wheel turns. My bike is where I get my thrill. Up and down, riding through the hills. I have no fear as I climb and change my gear. Through the valley so steep, now we on the street. Yeah. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night at 6:30. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live with Third Owner. So yes.
welcome back, D. Welcome back.
Yes.
Giveaway time. All right. So
what's the best thing happening on a Thursday night?
I think I want to show the boom. When you?
As the wheels turn.
Yeah, folks,
The
remember
best
to like
thing
and
happening.
subscribe. Yes. So Well, add to this, all person win the prize one get a battle too, so could add a battle to the prize given. So they start out with the
Yes.
the question, the first question.
All right, guys, welcome to the questions for the 164th edition of As the Wheels Turn, provided by Mr. Elston Wade Jr. from Birmingham Landing. Thank you very much. Question number 1. Who won the most cross-country races in the 1980s? Who won the most cross-country races in the 1980s? It was not D. Wade or Andrew Ordonez. So those are clues.
That person was a very close friend of mine too.
Yeah.
Remember.
No, you didn't put part name, you understand?
Right. First name, but
First name,
they cannot put last name.
They can put last name, you have to put first name.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, right.
You have to
Yeah.
put first name if they want to put.
Who won the most cross-country, Andrew, in the 80s?
Well, cyclists.
Why? Ahmad Buchanan.
Watch out, Latin have
Bible?
the Bible, what we call the Bible, and that have all information, yes.
And where Ahmad win tonight?
Huh?
Where Ahmad win tonight?
He wins a ticket for getting a raffle, and he wins a bottle. So everybody win the exact price tonight.
Okay, so everybody wins a ticket for the raffle to help George, and a bottle courtesy of Godwin Terry and family and Andrew Ordonez.
No, not me. Bolbo provide the bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who is that, Bobo? To me?
Yeah.
No,
All right. So let me ask the second question. Who were on the podium when the cross country finished in a dead heat? Give the names of the riders that finished on the podium when there was a dead heat. Like we mentioned, you could put part of the name. We understand. But that last person.
Dead heat, huh?
Yeah, they had a dead heat.
So if it was a dead heat, then you had 2 winners? Or they gave someone?
I think I go. I don't think they get third place. Or,
So it was two first place and then second?
Yeah,
Was that-
well, only 3 person in have up here.
I know, but the dead heat, right? So it was actually 2 cross country winners you had the same year then? Being a dead heat? Is that how it is, Elston?
I don't know.
So who all were on the podium when the cross country race finished in a dead heat?
Heat, yeah.
That dead heat mean a tie, right?
Yep. Because then I had cameras that some man stand on the side and say, yeah, boy, that too close, boy, that did heat.
They're not timing chips.
No, not timing chips.
Or-
Not timing chips.
or camera.
Yeah. Yeah, timing chips get on a new level.
But yeah, amazing how many races actually finished that close, right? So you had to be back in your time, it had to be difficult. True?
I got repeat question and now question 3 repeat as one. Check it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to do unbelieve upon.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine. I don't believe it. So we're not going to read question number 3.
Okay, same thing, all right.
You know this?
Ah.
I said a lot of races finish like that. You know, my only time.
Yeah, wrong spelling here, but I think all the name match all the
Pwede makasi.
Alright,
Yeah, that's correct. That work.
Alright.
All right, Keith Anderson, you win a ticket and a bottle.
Who were the what was the answers?
So Duncan Vernon, John Miguel, and Amsel Isigiri.
Let me see here, I haven't even heard that name wrong side.
Yeah, I heard of it. I heard of him, yeah. So Nation, how Isigiri this? So Nation come from Bria.
You know what year that was?
No, that way in the 60s or 50s. I didn't have the Bible.
Okay. Talking about Bible, we have Lincoln Phillips getting a Bible and also Mr. Raymond Singh.
Mr. Raymond Singh.
So we're
okay.
sending Bible from As the Wheels Turn.
All right, cool.
To those folks, and Mr. Eckhart Phillips will
Deliver them.
get those delivered to you, Raymond and Lincoln. So you guys, we didn't forget about you, just so you know.
All right, question number 3.
Question number 3. Who all were on the podium when the cross-country race finished? Wait,
What, Judge?
George. You're doubling up, George.
Now I tell you a question 3 of the
And 4.
No, 4 too. Question 4, 2 and 4 are the same thing.
All right, so
then now I get from the group. Wait.
No. Anyways, let's go to question number 5. Name the two foreign cyclists who each won the cross country back to back. Name the two foreign cyclists who each won the cross country back to back. That's an interesting one.
So the ones there for last week, because there are 2 for last week, right? So that was 2 for last week then, because they're not like I said in the group. Yeah, 2.
No. Read the last message that I sent. I'll reply to it right now.
So everybody will win a ticket and a bottle. The ticket courtesy of Mr. Godwin Terry and his wife, and the bottle by Bulbo. So the last question. Name the two foreign cyclists who each won the cross country back to back. I think that who would have win?
George, check your what's up?
Oh, that Tadej Pogacar, the one, eh?
Yeah, but then they were done the for last week too, I don't know.
No. We did not. We only used one question from last week.
But I checked the screenshots there.
We only used one question from last week because remember we used.
We used 1, but then it was supposed to be 2 left over, right?
Yeah, so the two that left over was the ones that I sent.
Yeah, that's why, and that now come for, and it's supposed to be 2 left over and 2 new ones for like 4.
Right. So the one I gave you from today.
Well, here we go. The last thing, we want to do 2 bolido.
Yeah.
Do 2 bolido. So you just send a message with the thing, George. You want to do bolido for the last 2. Because the five ticket Mr. Godwin Terry give away.
Name the two foreign cyclists who each won the cross country back to back.
That's easy, man. Tadej Pogacar and Vindigo, right? or Edinburgh. Boy, here I come up with today. Here I find when I move the thing, I find some pictures after posting. I have a picture with the great Mia and just smiling with the great Eddie Merckx. I have one with Alejandro Pataki, with Judge Hincapie, Chechu Rivera, Bob Roll, and who is the next cyclist? Oh no, Frame Miller.
We have for a long time, so we can discuss.
Okay, so I have a winner. All
We
right.
have the first person will get it, right there, so.
Mr. Linares.
It's on the Darius.
Harkin Padilla, that's correct, Mr. Linares. I think Mr. Linares have a prize at the that they win.
Henry
Mr. Linares.
Linares, congratulations.
Yes. Please call for your prize. Eh?
But after the same time, message you want to offer the Bolito then. The 2 Bolito number then.
You pick 2 and just message we just go after that.
Yeah.
You just pick 2. Yeah, these the big catchable. Okay. Oh, you send me the
No, the type out the winner.
okay. But the Bolido, the 2 Bolido number.
I can't send it out. I think when I type out the winners.
Oh, okay. All right, then that first. All right. Yeah, the big catchable coming up.
Yes. Quite a big race. It's a 3rd edition, Andrew. Just like that, huh? 3rd edition of the Catch the Bull race, and that is organized by the Alfred Parks family. Mr. Eckert Phillips, Lincoln Phillips, and Ann Phillips, Miss Rita Thompson, Patrick, Evan. Who else are missing? Jennifer.
No, you have the people from the
From the family.
Ashton Clothing.
Ashton, okay. Okay, well. But yeah, we have the first winner ever, 2023.
Oscar Quiros.
Oscar Quiros, Team Valvoline. Did it in
Okay.
a time of 4 hours, 1 minute, 11 seconds. In 2024, last year's edition, Jaiven Gonzalez, Team G-Flow, 3 hours, 45 minutes and 53 seconds. I believe the first race was all local, right? The second race we had the Guatemalans. Remember last
yeah,
year
yes,
Guatemalans
yes,
came?
yeah.
Yeah, hula hoo and
Yeah.
gorilla, the gorilla, and some other guys. Three guys I think came last year, right? So fantastic, and I want to talk about this trophy. Beautiful trophy, guys, that you're looking at here. This trophy was designed and made by Eckhart Phillips, who is the nephew of Alfred Parks. You want to jump into a question now?
Yeah, the first, we are talking about it, the first Bolido number, or number between 45 and 70. Between 45 and 70, and you win yourself a ticket and a bottle. Yeah, because it's here in the country.
Yes.
Yeah,
So yeah, this trophy was designed, like I said, created and designed by, and built, created, designed, built, dreamt of by Eckhart Phillips.
That win already? All right.
Errol Diaz.
Errol Diaz, all right.
Ten,
Yeah, all right. Yeah, and then the last Bolido number. Okay. All right, okay.
Correct on the name down.
I like this whole cushion. I have the one with banks in the shop, you know.
Oh, nice.
I have to get something like that.
So what?
Tyreek may win that one, right? And don't give it back to you.
And George?
Okay, well, we could do it, but you know, two, no man still at the coming, right?
Okay, all right. So,
Bolido 2.
so Bolido 2.
We could do the Bolido 2 because they are not even there on the range of this one.
All right, cool, yeah.
Go shoot it.
So the last Bolido question, a number between 15 and 35. Between 15 and 35. You win yourself a free ticket for the raffle and a bottle. The ticket are from Mr. Godwin Terry out of New York and Bulb out of New York.
Excellent. So back to our beautiful trophy to commemorate the winner each year. So each winner every year, Andrew, they will get a name plaque.
Just like that?
There we go.
Liane Choto. All right.
Liane Choto one?
Yeah, Liane Choto. So
Excellent.
congrats, Liane, and excellent drive. So proud of you. I know what people say. The young ladies, all of them, the interviews. So, very
Speak well, no?
Speak well. Speak well.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work, guys.
So I got touches.
Yes, man.
I go to church, but I tell Father I want this full of wine.
I know, right? I drink champagne out that on the race day.
Yeah.
So they win, I'll get a bottle of champagne.
Yeah.
But isn't this a cool trophy? And
Cool,
the idea
cool,
behind
cool.
it, right?
Cool.
Yeah.
So all space there for put
Yeah.
all right.
So I mean, this trophy will last. What Eckhart told me is that the idea behind this is to last generations and generations. So when he's gone,
Still, right.
the trophy will just move on to the next person, whoever in the family that is going to be running that race, right? So this is going to be a historic race that just keeps going for years after years.
So like I can put my name on it, but put for before Oscar, maybe I could put 20. What the first year?
2022.
Well, I could say 2022, yeah. But you say 2023.
I put you on here as the official live streamer, right? The official live streamer. And the only time I'm going to go on this is as a donor. That's
right.
it. I'm going to go as a donor on the special trophy. But what a neat idea!
Yes, man.
Because you'll have all the, and I think he said for the first several years, all the winners are going to be in the front. Then they'll move to the side. But then you can imagine you can do here, you can do in the back.
Okay, cool.
So this trophy will last
for a while.
forever.
Yep.
Forever. I mean, there'll be you could probably put over 100 name plates on this, right?
True.
So 100 years. Wow.
Imagine, nice.
Yeah. So guys, let's take good care of this trophy and pass it along. But should be another exciting third edition of the Alfred Parks race. Definitely looking forward to all the excitement in that race. A lot of great prizes. I think I saw in the flyer currently like over $10,000 in
Well, you
cash
know,
prizes, no?
representative will be here in studio too. I think what, the last or second to last week before the
Okay.
event. Yeah, they definitely come on board.
Yeah, the family, no, will be in here to talk about it. Excellent. Fantastic. But nice job by those guys to, you know, create that trophy and to create a race which is going to have a lot of legacy. One of the things that that Eckert told me about this is quite there's a lot of meaning behind this. So when the winner, whoever wins this, right, this year and subsequent years after this, you will need to cherish the picture that you take with this trophy, because Alfred Parks as a cyclist won many trophies, Andrew. Many trophies, but over the years, you know, trophies deteriorate and trophies are left in different places. So he wanted this cup to signify all the trophies that he's ever won.
Okay.
So that's the meaning behind this cup right here. So the winner, again, like I said, will be taking a picture with this, and the meaning behind this is that all of Alfred's trophies are represented by this. So only big time winners hold this up.
Yeah.
Right?
You know, back in the days, then I kind of trophy name to give.
Yeah.
Actually, and I have two small ones for my dad for the Hatterville race. But I saw the trophy they look real, the vintage look.
Vintage. And I think you know, to say that you have won the Alfred Parks Memorial Race is going to be a big thing, like across country. And so far, only two guys have had the pleasure to be on this trophy, and that's Oscar Quiroz and Javin Gonzalez. So the next winner, you know, it's a very prestigious thing to be a part of this.
Well, amazing. Alfred Parks actually may hold his trophy in his hand, right?
Oh yeah, well, that he said that what he said, according to Eckert, right? He said, you know, I want this cup. I want this cup to replace all the trophies that I've ever won.
Oh, okay.
So it was his decision.
Yeah.
And then, you know, unfortunately, after his passing, Eckert was very, very close to him, and Alfred's daughter gave this cup to Eckert as a souvenir. So it holds a lot of meaning.
Exactly.
To the family, to Eckert himself, to Alfred Parks' daughter, and handle it with a lot of respect and care when you get the chance to win it, right? So, yeah, pretty amazing. It's an amazing story.
Just imagine seeing me and Peter, my friend, and the man there, and so I could actually feel his presence, you know? Right? Yes, his energy. So much years have passed, but you know.
So that is something that he actually picked out and owned.
Yeah.
That was in his room. You know, for years. So excellent. So we look forward to that race. We'll talk about predictions for that race, obviously, after we know who else coming. But it's gonna be an amazing event.
Well, this year full of lot of races, like I said. So, boy, time fly by so quickly. We out of time already, man. When you have fun, we have so much more.
Yeah, we're over time already. But again, guys, I want to say thank you to our technical team. Thanks, Andrew, again for giving us a platform to discuss what we love to discuss, to inform our very knowledgeable viewers about reviewing the races with them. I see a lot of participation tonight, as always, so thank you for being engaged with us. We appreciate you more than you know, because without you guys, there is no As the Wheels Turn. So thank you for your commitment week in and week out. Really appreciate it. Like I said, always let us know, you know, what else you want to hear on the show, how we can do better to entertain you on a Thursday night. So with that being said, I want to thank you the viewers, and thanks to Andrew and the team for the opportunity.
Yeah, did well said. As always, I like to say a big thank you to the fans. You guys keep me going. like I said, this thing started just as a shop talk, and the fans say keep it going, and this is the 164th edition, just like that. Been rolling off every week. Well, 1 or 2 weeks we miss when you were on vacation, and at a time when the weather was bad. But other than that, thank you guys for continue supporting us, continue supporting the show. Like Dee mentioned, the big guy behind the director, Georgia, one man army at a time,
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Paul X been sleeping at the phone. Join me Sunday as I bring you live action with God's blessing. On the Zoom, as I bring the excitement into the living room of all you cycling fans and supporters. Continue to support cycling. Without the support of sponsors and fans, the sport wouldn't be where it is. Big up to all the people behind the scenes. I want to say a big thank you to the races, Mr. Ruben Martinez and Ms. Dan and the entire crew for that wonderful race for the ladies. Let's keep it going. More races coming up, definitely. Big thank you to my family who continue to support me. My beautiful wife who make it all the way up here to Barrel Boom to keep me company when I drive back the.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thanks to all the fans who win prizes. People are giving the prizes. Mr. Godwin Terry and his wife, and Bolbo for the battles. Thank you guys. With that said, good night. Peace out. Blessed.
As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, racing through the streets and through the hills. As the wheels turn, every Thursday night we pedaling. As the wheels turn, streaming live we turn on.